Have you ever eaten any cuisine that involves shrimp? Yes, I understand your cravings, especially when your senses recall the flavorful taste that shrimp leaves in your mouth. I can't wait to have some for dinner. But let's cut off that idea because in today's video, we'll not be talking about eating shrimps. Instead, we'll talk about how to set up a freshwater shrimp tank to keep these excellent swimmers healthy, not to satisfy your tummy. Shrimps are often seen in the ocean, rivers, and lakes. However, these omnivores, which are small in size, active, and have appealing personalities, have become popular pets in the aquarium hobby. That's why shrimp tanks are slowly entering the mainstream of the fish keeping industry. It's not enough to want to make them your pet. You should know how to provide them with the best environment that they need by setting up a shrimp tank that can meet all their demands. If you're ready to gain new knowledge, watch this video until the end and give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more fish keeping adventures on your feed. Before we get to the things you should remember when building a shrimp tank, let's first know the types of shrimp you will encounter in the aquarium hobby. Meet the Caridina shrimp, a versatile shrimp species best suited for an inert substrate. This type has its most beginner-friendly variety, the cherry shrimp. Cherry shrimp have grades that are easy to follow and thus can breed and multiply. It has several varieties such as yellow, blue dream, and green. Our second type, Caridina shrimp, is a saltwater shrimp species that are more delicate. Caridina can bring in some exotic colors and adapt better to active soils like ADA aqua soil. They prefer soothing water and fit better in a professional level planted tank due to high sensitivity to parameter fluctuations. The following is a simple chart of Caridina and Caridina shrimp varieties. Now that you have met the two types of shrimp, let's go on to the most significant consideration you should make: the tank itself and the proper equipment for your shrimp. First, the freshwater shrimp tank size. The bigger the tank size is, the better and more stable your shrimp will become. Water from the small aquarium is prone to fluctuations in parameters and temperatures, which shrimps do not like. On the other hand, a bigger tank will support the healthy freshwater shrimp active breeding. However, the drawback of having a big tank is that your tank will look underwhelming due to the shrimp's small size. That's why do not purchase anything higher than 40 gallons, and staying within 20 to 29 gallons is an ideal sweet spot to start. A 2-foot long tank will be the cheapest overall to set up. If a new tank is too expensive for your budget, you can afford a cheap used tank that has never been treated with copper because it will most likely kill off any new additions to your tank. Second, consider freshwater shrimp filtration. A filter can quickly suck up shrimp fry and even adults. It is easy to modify your filters to prevent this. Usually, shrimp tanks go with one of the following: sponge filter. Cheap, easy, and not dangerous to shrimp right out of the box. Plus, they are so easy to use and work with smooth filtration. Hang-on back filters, also known as power filters. These are excellent choices, but you must modify your intake to prevent accidents by placing a sponge pre-filter on your input. Third to consider is the freshwater shrimp heating. Freshwater shrimp should be kept in temperatures ranging from 70 to 79 degrees Fahrenheit. However, a heater is not precisely needed with the Caridina shrimp as long as your home stays within room temperature during the winter. Fourth on the list is the freshwater shrimp substrate. When choosing a substrate, you should consider using an inert or active substrate. An inert substrate will not affect our water parameters but will require more supplementation to maintain plants. Meanwhile, an active substrate is more suited for shrimp that need softer water and grow-rooted plants, as nutrients will be available through the functional substrate. If you are going with an active substrate, consider using ADA Aquasoil or Fluval Stratum. But I would recommend Carib Sea Eco Complete if you are looking for an inert one. However, if you go with an active soil, it will produce a lot of ammonia when starting out, and new freshwater shrimp are very sensitive to ammonia spikes. Fifth on the list is the freshwater shrimp plants. Shrimp thrive in planted tanks, and here are several good live plant choices that will work well with your shrimp inhabitants. Carpet plants like Monte Carlo are suitable for an active substrate. However, if you want to protect shrimp from high nitrate spikes and prevent decaying matter buildup, you can add duckweed and rotalas. Sixth to consider is the freshwater shrimp lighting. Yes, shrimp needs lighting too. You can use any decent planted tank LED system to house the central plants listed. I recommend the Serene RGB Pro LED light if the lighting is within your budget. Last but not least, think about the aquarium test kits. Keep an eye on several parameters when keeping a shrimp. This includes the following shown on the screen. Ammonia nitrite is very important to measure when you start your tank. As your tank matures, you will mostly worry about your nitrate levels. TDS is a key parameter to investigate in shrimp tanks. TDS is a measure of total dissolved solids in water. Too much TDS can affect the health of your shrimp, and some shrimp are very sensitive. To help out here is a list of TDS range levels for specific types of shrimp. Also, note these parameters for Caridina and Caridina shrimp type on your screen and do your research accordingly. Since we're done talking about setting up an environment for your shrimp, we must remember the importance of maintenance for a shrimp tank. Shrimp are sensitive to ammonia, nitrite, and higher levels of nitrate. Weekly water changes are significant with shrimp tanks. Another factor to consider with shrimp tanks is the water top-off. You will want to add pure replacement water. To maintain your TDS levels, you would want to use RODI water or distilled water to replace evaporated water if you had to filter your water down to get appropriate TDS. Additional tasks are the once-a-month filter cleaning. Make sure you use your pulled tank water to clean your filter media and squeeze the foam or sponges. This will clean out the debris but maintain the media's bacterial colonies. Another critical thing to note about shrimp is that they are susceptible to toxins. Always ensure you wash your hands with reef-safe soap before putting your hands in your tank. A good tank setup will appear more beautiful when you add a tank mates for your shrimp to be their companion while they swim around. However, before choosing one, remember that fish will likely eat the shrimp babies, so don't expect to breed shrimp with fish. There are a few fish that will generally not eat a baby shrimp, but there is always a chance. Some recommendations would be neon tetras, small bottom-dwelling fish like pygmy cories, harlequin rasparas, white cloud minnows, and glassfish. However, when there's a presence of good, there's also a presence of evil. While tank mates can invade your shrimp's tank, several pests can also do it. Let's discuss what unwanted visitors can risk your shrimp's health and how to deal with them. First, Planaria is a flatworm that will attack and eat shrimp, and Hydra, which will sting or poison your shrimp. You can use a Planaria trap or a no Planaria medication to eradicate these two problems. Another one are scuds, which are dangerous for newborn shrimp. Manual removal is best, or use bettas or killifish as a wildcard, as they will happily eat the scuds. Dragonfly nymphs are also nasty predators that will kill and eat your shrimp. Manual removal is your best bet. But above all, the best way to deal with pests is prevention. Consider dipping your plants in a bleach solution, 19 parts water to 1 parts bleach, and rising with prime conditioned water before introducing them into your aquarium. I see you are still watching here with us. If you want to continue gaining new knowledge, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and start watching the previous videos we uploaded. Going back, despite clearing all the pests that can invade in your shrimp tank, many potential problems can add to your stress. Let me explain several tank problems and how to deal with them. Number 1. The parameter swings. Your shrimp are sensitive to water parameter swings. Proper test kits and a TDS meter are your friends. Get in the habit of regularly testing your water every week. Number 2. Uncycled tanks. If you use an active substrate like 8A Aquasoil, keep in mind that it will generate ammonia when it is first introduced. You will want to give a vibrant soil like this a good 2 months before introducing shrimp. Number 3. Molting issues. This common ailment occurs when there's a lack of iodine in the tank. The majority of staple foods and powered foods will serve this function. Fertilizers made for shrimp tanks will also include iodine to help support the shrimp's molting process. Number 4. Excessive male shrimps. Males in abundance will overwhelm, stress out, and harass females to the point of death. If you see your females dropping fast, consider removing a portion of your male population to balance your numbers. Number 5. Aquarium heaters. A failed heater can lead to many shrimp deaths. Consider an aquarium heater controller like an ink bird to prevent a catastrophic event. Number 6. The number of toxins. Copper is especially deadly to shrimp. That's why you should always ensure that your fertilizer is shrimp safe, meaning there isn't copper in the mix, or purchase a fertilizer specially designed for shrimp. Number 7. Poor water source. Shrimp are very sensitive to copper levels and high nutrients, which could be present in tap water. You will want to look at your city's water reports to see what is in your water. RODI water is 99% pure H2O and is ideal for sensitive shrimp species. If you're using RODI water, a remineralizer supplement will help you get the correct elements in your water changes so your shrimp stay healthy. Number 8. The baby shrimp deaths. Having baby shrimp dying in large numbers can indicate an inadequate source of biofilm for the babies. Focus on building more rocks and mosses, and leave litter in your tank or powder food to keep them fed. Last on our list is the lifespan of shrimp. Most shrimp will live 6 to 12 months in an aquarium, but they breed a lot. This is why having a single variety of shrimp is a big deal, because generations pass quickly, and within a couple of years, you could have hybrid shrimps in your tank from the new generations. You might be asking, how can I set up a freshwater shrimp tank step by step? Where will I buy a freshwater aquarium shrimp? Or what is the proper way to feed these beautiful creatures? We have an answer for that. If you need help with these questions, visit our website at aquariumstoredepot.com for more blog posts about keeping shrimp and maintaining a tank. You can also leave a comment in this video and we'll respond soon. Shrimp may be small in your eyes, but they can hugely affect your happiness, so try adding them to your tank and explore their wonders. Thank you for watching this video. We'll see each other on the next topic.